Yo guys, and welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna talk about Daredevil Born Again, Episode 1, Heaven's Half Hour. Alright, before we're gonna talk about the episode itself, I just want to say that this series is my replacement series for a reaction, because reactions always fuck me up on this channel copyright-wise, so I just decided to talk about them afterwards. So there will be spoilers for this episode in this video, so be aware of that. Come back after you watch the episode, because really you don't want to watch this if you have not seen the episode yet. Alright, that being said, let's get straight into it with my fucking god. Yeah, Marvel just punished us all by wanting the old cast back, right? Holy fuck, that beginning of strong. I mean, the episode began, and from the moment it started, it really all felt like we were watching the OG Daredevil. The only thing missing was the music, but we got Foggy, we got Karen, we got Nelson Murdock on page, the sign, we got everything. It was awesome, it was beautiful, it was like tears rolling down my face of joy, until a few minutes later the tears rolled down my tears of horrifying imagery that I never thought or never hoped I would experience in my entire life. But hey, you know, here we are. When the series got a creative overhaul to include more Foggy and Karen, because after some negativity surrounding it, they decided to make it more appealing and more appeasing to what the OG Daredevil was. They normally recast some characters, they did some other things with other characters and stuff like that, and things would have stirred up quite a bit, and so they changed a few episodes, replaced them with the showrunner for Loki, and I think Moon Knight, and some of these other things, and then they decided to, well, just drop the ball on us again, and every spectacular shot in the first trailer and in the other trailers, that the clips that released for this series, were almost all from these first two episodes. But today I'm going to talk about the first episode in particular, and I really just don't want to say it, but damn, Foggy's dead. Did not see that coming. I have to say, I didn't see it coming until the moment it actually happened. Like, it was in disbelief. I've seen a lot of reviews online that they kind of saw it coming from the moment that he started calling someone outside. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna see it. Oh, we're gonna go to this Benny's place, we're gonna to Foggy's place, and then we're gonna learn a lot of things, and it will be very intense. It will be great Daredevil moments. And well, then pew 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 happened with Foggy, and I was like, very sad. I still don't know, what did Foggy get hit with? Was it the bullets? It was not a shot, right? What did he get hit with? There are two major questions I have surrounding this episode, which is, what the fuck killed Foggy? Well, of course I knew who it was Bullseye, but what did it? And when did the horn of Daredevil fall off? Like, that didn't happen in the entire fight and was just gone at the end. I mean, I don't mind it. It got some beautiful imagery, and that shot of the helmet falling to the ground was spectacular. But when did it fall off? And oh, I also loved it. I mean, the first real quick one shot that they did with 3 minutes. I've seen a lot of people complain about the CGI in it. I didn't bother. I was just mesmerized by everything I saw. There were a lot of smoke bombs, which made it better for the editors to get some cuts in there, of course, but it felt like the OG Daredevil. It was a really strong start for the season and really got me into it, even though my heart was broken and I felt betrayed by them for doing it. And then they also lost Paige for the entire rest of the episode. Well, she came back for something with the court, of course, and that's my first main thing about the series, is that we all were annoyed that they didn't have Foggy and Paige, and they were replaced by some other guys in this, and of course they still killed Foggy. Right now we still have an investigator who knows who Daredevil is, and we have another lawyer in there, which is the replacement Foggy. So we still have the replacement Foggy and Paige, and I have to say that in some of those moments I really had to think, or imagine if this was Karen Page doing this investigation, and that made it better. It's not that I hate the new guys, it's just that I have to get used to the new guys, if you get what I mean. So yeah, that hurt me on a spiritual level. And the rest of the episode was pretty good. It did went on a little too long for me, I guess. Personally, I know the older episodes for the other seasons were also kind of an hour. Always think an hour is quite long for an episode for a TV series. I haven't watched Stranger Things season 4 yet, so yeah, I don't know what an episode of 2.5 hours is like, but yeah, you know, an hour I think is long. Can you keep me interested for more than an hour in the night? Because, well, it was 3 a.m. when the episode released. It's going to be 3 a.m. every episode, so that will tell you something about what I'm trying to do with the series. Getting these episodes out as early as possible, just because, well, I am too hyped to watch the rest of the series to wait an entire day. So, yeah, that being said, ouch! Kingpin is back. Wilson Fisk, he's the mayor of New York after that post-credit scene for Echo. Echo was, of course, not that great of a series, but hey, you know, it happened. And Kingpin was a lot in it, and they referenced it in there, and I thought that was quite smart to do. And I really like that you did not have to see Hawkeye and Echo to get used to this series. The series references these things, but it's not like it's built upon it. Like, you can just go straight from Daredevil season 3 right into this one and it will make sense. That's the most beautiful part about it. It doesn't have these super gigantic connections, even though we are now officially based in the MCU. We can definitely say there's more money being thrown at it with him just ziplining everywhere, and it's not that it's a big issue, it's something that caught my eye when I saw it. It's like he's doing more stunty stuff now because there's money for it. And yeah, this episode, I think the best part about it are the intro, which broke me, and afterwards the diner scene, the scene in the diner between Kingpin and Daredevil, or between Murdoch and Wilson Fisk actually, which was great. It was just awesome from start to finish. And then the rest of the episode, it went along quite nicely with just a lot of introduction and stuff like that, so it's really not a lot to say about it. I am excited to see where this goes from this point on. I have no idea yet, but definitely the series got me hooked. I am excited to see if we will see Paige and Foggy back. Foggy a lot less likely than Paige, but Paige is still alive. Just saying, she is still alive. I know she can come back. And I also want to know why Bullseye waited a few years to come and kill Foggy after, well, Daredevil season 3 ended in 2018 and we are now around 2026, 2027, somewhere in the MCU timeline. So where is that gap? What did he do? What happened? Of course, the spine surgery. So yeah, I am interested in seeing what will happen. Yeah, this episode, it broke me on multiple levels, but I am excited to see where this might go in the future. Tonight I will talk about episode 2, and afterwards, weekly, we're gonna we're gonna cry and break down over everything that we noticed. Alright, what did you think of this first episode? Please let me know in the comments down below because I'm really excited to hear your opinion on it. I want to thank you for watching. Bye bye.